So good afternoon, all of you. Hope everybody is fine, happy, safe, healthy. So today, again, after a few days, again we are here with a soft skill class. Yeah, let me just admit some more people. So hope everybody is good, doing good, and you started, I think, attending the other classes also. So I once again formally wish you all a happy afternoon, and I welcome you all to the third year. Successfully you completed your 2 years and now you are so-called third year students. Good to hear, good to know this. Okay, then in the previous class I just only have taken for 40 minutes. It was just very then and there itself spontaneously we thought of having a trial, so we just had it. Today let's discuss few important things about your career and all. Okay, before I start the session, I just would like to know how is your 2 years of BTech life. Please text in the chat box whatever answer you want to give. Text in the chat box. What is your experience? How is your experience of 2 years of BTech? Yes, response please. My question is, how was your BTech life for last 2 years? Why? What happened? I think you are able to chat. You can chat. I have given that option. Yes, learn what is the difference between virtual and real life. Oh, good. A drastic difference is there. Drastic difference between virtual and real life. Yes. And I'm expecting few more responses, please. Few more responses, please. Yes, why learn what is? Yes, you have to respond. You have to respond. You see, I'm not. I cannot unmute you. Experience new things. Good. Who's that? Number 5B, 5B2. Learn what an actual BTech degree is. Yes. Expectations versus reality. Very good. Expectations versus reality. You know what is stress? The gap between the expectation and reality is called stress. You know, so much of stress we take daily. Okay, for everything. In childhood, we need a pencil. Yes, we expect something, we get something, and we experience so much of stress. So, expectations versus reality. Good. And some more response from 5B1. It was a great, a lot of memories, but I had to learn more for technical knowledge. Yes, you have to learn. See, we all are continuous learners. We don't have any end for the learning. Okay. Yes, we have to. See, even today, we are also trying to update ourselves day to day. Okay, what next? How better we can teach our students online. That is the strategy. Okay, that should be the strategy. Okay, we should, yeah, we enjoyed a lot, ma'am, with friends and faculty. Good to listen that. Good to know that. Okay, good, Ravi. And and some more responses. Yeah, mechanical also here in this group. Good. Okay, and why all others are so maybe it's a sleeping time, so people are feeling sleepy, so maybe my teaching is like a lullaby song for them. So I find sleep they're enjoying. Or please give. I welcome the responses in the chat box. Yes, I welcome the responses. What is your experience? BTech teaches me what is life, and I am so satisfied for what I learn and what I get. Okay, good, good. And you should be in a position to say, you have to know what is that feeling. You should know how to express that also. Okay, and some more responses I'm expecting. Yes, and some more responses, please. Yeah. So in your BTech life of 2 years, that is first year and second year, you have learned many things, many like knowledge and the information you got from teachers and real life situations in the hostel, in the classroom, in the campus, many things you will know. Okay, so what this BTech life will give is the knowledge. It will give knowledge, and it is your duty to convert that knowledge into a skill. I repeat once again. Okay, BTech life, the 4 years of BTech, when you have joined here, okay, people start giving you, dumping so much of information to you. It is only just a knowledge. Okay, and that knowledge is being observed by you, observed. Okay, you will observe that knowledge, and that knowledge, if you put like that, it is of waste. Okay, that knowledge should be converted into a skill. Just let me, I came to realize that what I feel is not sufficient to face this competitive world. Exactly, Nana. The see, as I told you, this competitive world, number 5D4, okay? I came to realize that according to 5D4, that what I feel is not sufficient to face this competitive world. Pre-COVID is a different story, and now post-COVID is totally a different story, my dear students. Let me tell you. Okay, pre-COVID situation is different. Now is different. I told you, I think recession period. Okay, 2020 is a recession period, like 2008. 2008 was a recession period. Again, that was repeated here in 2020, a recession period. At that time, it was global financial crisis, GFC, and now this is global pandemic crisis. Okay, at that time, it affected only the financial sector, even of course job and all. But in addition to that, the excess one added in 2020 is the health issue. Health crisis is also raised now. Okay, so even now you also should be updated. You also should be updated accordingly. So the recession period, what happens is it affects all the sectors of life, where especially job market is affected. Job market is affected. So but still there are students who got placed with good package in the companies in that recession period also. But mind you, the competition is very tough competition. Now you should get ready, you should make ready yourself, you have to prepare yourself to face that tight competition, or else it will be, see, this much of struggle. As you all know, you all have joined. I just pose a question to you. Just can you tell me, why have you joined your BTech? Answers please in the chat box. Why did you join BTech? You can give a response. You can text in the chat box. Yes, students, I just want to verify whether you are sleeping or you are listening to my class. By these responses, I understand how many of you are sleeping and how many of you are awake. Yes. Why you want? Why did you join in BTech? In the hope of having a good career. Yes. Good. And career for what, ma? Career for what? What, like career in the sense? Can you make it clear? To fulfill my responsibility by getting settled in life. Okay, good, very good. and having a good job and being independent. Yes, ultimate goal for an individual, especially BTech graduates, is to get placed in the companies. Okay, I am suitable to practical knowledge, and I also wanted to be a part of developing IT technology. Yes, very good. Aspirant. Okay. So ultimately you join your BTech and did your to gain a good job. Somebody. Okay. A05. Good. So you join your BTech to get settled in a good company with a colorful package, with a heavy package, which is good income. Yes. Okay. For that one cause, so that you become independent, as Gauri has said, to become independent. In order to become independent, the struggle did not start 1 year back or 2 years back. To join in that, let me admit, yeah, to join, to get that, in order to get placed in the company just now, okay, whatever you have said, the struggle did not start 1 year back or 2 years back. Just can you tell me, when did this struggle started? When this struggle for your job, just now whatever you have texted, to get settled in the job with a colorful salary, with a good package in a good company, to fulfill your dreams, your parents' dreams, for this only one, when have you started your struggle? Yes, can I get the answer in the chat box, please? When did you start the struggle for this? Did you start it all? 5 months back, okay. Who's that? 522, okay. 5 months back you started your struggle to, in order to get the job, okay. And others, I want a response from others. Your final years, they are very active. The chat box is always full when I take class for your final years. Yes, not started at all. Okay. Okay, let me tell you. Uh, no, but you know or don't know, fact is that, we are 3 months back, not started, 2 months back, okay. I started to think about my job from my 10th standard. Very good, very good. Okay, shall I tell you one thing? The struggle of yours to get this job started in K, means in LKG. Okay, the struggle started in LKG. With a hope, your parents, okay, maybe though you are crying, though you are unwilling to go, but still they dragged you, they pulled you, they carried you, they lifted you, and finally thrown you in the LKG. And of course it is a painful moment for them also to leave you like that, because you see mother getting separated from the baby, parting from the baby for the first time, it's so much of insecurity. Oh, what if my baby feels hungry? Oh, 3-year-old baby, okay, what if my baby, my girl, want to go to washroom? What if she wants to sleep? Okay, what if she's not well, who will look after? It's so much of insecurity feelings and all, but still overcoming all that, a mother goes and makes her daughter sit in LKG with the hope that one fine day my daughter will get settled in the job and she will be independent. She has to live a happy independent life. Mother. Even the same is applied to boys also. My son, he should not suffer like me. He should be independent. He should be on the top position. I want to see my son with the top. Target is that target is fixed when you before you step into LKG itself. Agreed or not agreed? Please text in the chat box whether you agreed or not. Agreed. Completely. Yes. Yes, ma'am. You please chat publicly, no problem. Okay. So you agree the thing that the struggle of that to get settled in the job Did not start knowingly or unknowingly. Knowingly or unknowingly. Maybe you are telling that I started 5 months back. Yes, but your parents unknowingly, you also. You see, how many of you have visited college without having breakfast in BTech? 2 years of BTech. Tell me, how many of you? How many of you have visited college without having breakfast? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. How many of you, at least one day? How many of you have attended college without having many times? Yes, 5 of 3. Many times, n number of countless even. Okay, how many of you? How many of you attended intermediate college though you were not feeling well? Yes, raise your hand in the chat box. Raise your hand in the chat box. How many of you have attended intermediate college though you were not well? Yes, yes, yes. And how many of you attended your schooling though you were not willing? Okay, today let me just have a break. Let me be at home. I'm not willing to go today. You wanted to take a break, but still, oh my God, I should go. How many of you have gone? You see, so many sacrifices, you know. Yes, you did. Yes, 5B2, you did. Okay. So all these sacrifices, though you were not well, though you are feeling hungry, though you are having so many issues, problems and all, you kept all those aside and finally landed in the classroom under a ceiling. Okay. For the sake of job. For the sake of job. For a week, I used to take 3 days break, ma'am. Oh, okay. So for the sake of job, you have made n number of sacrifices. Whether you know or don't know, whether you agree or don't agree, but that is a real fact. With that expectation only, your parents made you took admission in your schooling, your intermediate, and even your BTech also. Okay, the only target is your job. Now what I'm saying is just by 3 to 3rd year, 2nd semester or final year, your placement starts. So you are just one step ahead to your target. How much? Only one step ahead to your target. Now, how far you made yourself ready? How far you made yourself ready to fight in the job market, to get the job? How far you made yourself ready? You should, in order to, jobs are not just like that. You have to be prepared. You should be professional. Your body language should be professional. Your language should be professional. Your attitude should be professional. Leadership skills, many things are required. So my question is, how far are you prepared for that? Prepared to face and crack the interview? Yes? Yes, are you prepared or no? Yes, please text in the chat box how far you are prepared. 40%, okay, good. And some others. Not it, ma'am. Okay. Okay. 50%, good. 87 prepared, ma'am. Okay. Thing is that you should, as you are one step ahead to your target of the life, you should be now alert. It is high time. It is high time to alert yourself and start preparing yourself. Thing is that, you see, I tell you, now it is not that you have to start from letter A, B, C, D. No, not like. You are already prepared. Only thing what we are supposed to do is we have to give a finishing touch to your skills, a finishing touch. You see, you already are attending classes, you have minimum knowledge of the subjects and all. Okay, only thing is, see, we make, people make statues and all. Okay, in the end, they give the finishing touch to the idol or any statue, right? So that is the thing what exactly we should do now. Okay, if a person prepares, the artist prepares the statue, and if he did not give the finishing touch, will anybody like that statue? No. Okay, that finishing touch is the That is very important. That exactly is the thing what we are going to do in this internal training session. And you are also going to have the external company specific training. Company specific training from external sources like Talent Show and other like TCS. Okay, so company specific trainings also will be given. In order to get absorbed that, first you should be ready. We should have minimum knowledge to understand the content over there. So that is the thing what we are going to do in the internal training session. Understood? Now that is as far as our job is concerned. And then coming to you, what you have to do, you have to, not the routine things, what exactly you are doing all these years. No, you should be different from others. You should be out of the crowd. How can you be out of the crowd? You should have something special skills which others don't have so that you will get placed in the company. Okay, because our ultimate job, target is to get the job. To get the job. Okay, so for that, as I told you, COVID, this lockdown time is a very right time for us to enhance our skills, rethink where we are weak, where I am strong, where I can strengthen my weakness, how I can strengthen my weakness. You have to think in these terms and plan accordingly your career. Understood? If not now, you will be very late. Later on, you will regret. You have to start preparing for the interviews from now. From now. Okay. Previously, pre-COVID, the it was a different issue. Like pre-COVID, you have to take a resume, you have to forward a soft copy, finish, we will call you, you have to attend the interview. But now, because of COVID, now what happened is they have changed the style of interviewing and all. Even now, along with the resume, you should even have to send a small video of 1.5 minutes about your self-introduction. Let me tell you. Okay, why? Because it is changing. It is the trend is being changing. Even your resume also, not the normal ordinary resume, it should have the keywords in that. Then only they will absorb you. They will select you. Understood? So you have to prepare that. You have to prepare that. Okay, in order, and you should be, after going to the interview, I think you know, in the interview you have a written test and you have a technical round and you have group discussion and you have HR round, etc., etc. Okay, to do all these things, you should be in a position to speak English language. Agreed or not agreed? Please text in the chat box. Text in the chat box whether you agree the statement that in order to face the interview and crack the jobs, you need to be fluent in English language. Agreed or not agreed? Agreed. Yes, yes, yes. Now let me have my next question. My next question is, are you are you confident that you can speak fluent English when you go for interviews? Can you speak fluent English when you go for interviews? I want responses. Responses are welcome in the chat box. Can you speak fluent English? No, no, no. Confidence is the first step to success. I can. Okay, good. Maybe no, no, madam. Okay, okay, fine, fine. Not sure. Okay, not confident. Okay, I'm trying from now. I'm confident that I can speak. Yeah, yeah. Let me tell you one thing here. Let me tell you one thing. Why can't you speak English? Why can't you speak English? You can speak English. You can speak good English. Nobody in the companies are expecting like professional speakers, like English professional speakers. No, people are expecting only a candidate who can understand simple English, who can speak simple English. Okay, company people are expecting only a candidate who can understand simple English and speak simple English. English. Nobody is expecting a language professional. No, they don't want language professionals because they are not running any spoken English institutes. Okay, they want only a candidate who is having skills, technical skills, and a person who can speak simple English. I strongly believe that you people can do it. Let me tell you why. Before I tell why, just tell me, text in the chat box, how many, how till now you completed 2 years, right? Okay, one semester you did not write exams. Till now, how many semesters you completed? You tell me. Exams, how many semester exams, end exams you have taken? How many? 3. Good. In 3 semesters, in each semester, how many subjects you have attempted? In each semester? 6. So, how many total? How many? 18? 18 subjects you have written, right? Good, good, good. Okay, fine. So, these 18 subjects, for every subject you have written individual book, examination book. You remember that, right? You remember the final examination booklet? Yeah. How many sheets of papers, pages will be there in the booklet? Any idea? If you can recollect, or let me, or else I'll 32. Correct. Okay, Vijita, you're wrong. 32 is the correct number. Okay, fine. So 30. So all the 18 subjects, 32 sheets, did you answer in Telugu language or English language? Responses, please. English. Oh, I see. Really? Okay. And everybody. Oh, no, madam, only in English. Oh, not Telugu. Oh, I see. Very good, very good. So, you are able to write so many pages in English language, and you say that I can't speak English. I am not confident to speak English. I am not fluent in speaking English. Why so? Why so? Why are you having Telugu translate in English? Oh, okay. Let me tell you. That is called number 361. That is, you know, what is that called? It is called Tinglish. What is it called? What is it called? Please text anybody. It is called Telugu translate in English is called Tinglish. Yes, yes. Okay, yes, exactly. 1 or 2. It is Tinglish language. Okay. So you are able to speak, write so many papers in English language. Then why can't you speak? Say, let me tell you one thing clearly. You have like to learn any language like mother tongue or whatever it may be. We need 4 skills. That is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. I repeat, listening. You listen. You see, when you are babies, you started listening the words and all. Then slowly you started making sounds. Okay. Then those sounds also 2-lettered words like amma, taka. Okay. Then you started reading. Your mummy showed you a cow on the road. Tell me what is that in Telugu. Yeah, you started saying oh. So you started reading the things. And ultimately after reaching school, okay, you started writing a. So in this way you learn language. Any language, to that sense, any language can be learned with these 4 skills. These are called LSRW skills. What are they called? LSRW skills. Okay. So when you learn LSRW skills, when you learn the language by this approach of LSRW, okay, of all one, listening skill is very easy, my dear. Very easy. Listen. Happily you sit and listen. Okay, listening. Little bit difficult one is speaking. Little bit difficult is reading. And the most difficult is writing, my dear. Okay, listening, speaking, reading, and writing. This is the most difficult one of all skills. Okay, of all 4 different skills. So let us consider like your ground floor, first floor, second floor, and third floor. Writing is the third floor. Okay, you are on the third floor and saying that, oh my God, I cannot go to second floor, or I cannot go to first floor, because listening, speaking is only first floor. You are standing on the third floor, my dear. So which means what I want to say is you can speak, but you are not trying. That is my point, what exactly I want to convey. Okay, you can speak, you can speak, but the only thing is that you are not trying to speak. But without speaking English language, nowhere you get the job. So my request is you start speaking English language so that you will be having the touch with the language and the fluency will increase. When you start speaking English, automatically, your confidence levels increases. Your body language also changes. Don't know why. Understood? So you should start speaking English language. It is simple. You can. I believe strongly. Only thing you are not making an attempt. You are not making an attempt. You see, I tell you one thing simple. All these years you have done something like doctor. I just tell you an instance. Like a doctor, he just took the patient inside the operation theater. After some time, 1 hour, he came out. Operation successful, but patient dead. I repeat, operation successful, but patient is dead. Our English communication skills also the same. Operation successful. You studied English in the from LKG, 5th standard, tenses, grammar, 10th standard, and finally intermediate also you wrote English, and BTech first year also you wrote English paper, and even you had lab also English language communication skills lab. Okay, you have that also, but ultimately say operation successful. Whatever the inputs we are supposed to give, we have given, but patient is died. You are unable to speak English ultimately. Hence, operation also failed. Now, operation is successful. Whatever the procedures we are supposed to do, we have done that. You have written exam in 10th standard, intermediate also you have written. Okay, all the steps have been taken, but ultimately the result is failed. Okay, can you just analyze and tell me what is the reason for that failure of operation is not failure? Let me tell you very clearly. If you did not write 10th English exam, I agree that operation is failed. If you have not written that intermediate English paper, then I would have told, yes, operation is not successful. You have done that. Only operation is done successful, but the patient is dead. Okay, so now tell me, what are the reasons for that dead? What might be the reasons? Text in the chat box. What might be the reason? Not try to speak in English yet. Yes. Okay. Okay. Lack of practice. Yeah. Lack of practice. Correct. And the person on whom the operation was done is not eligible for that operation. No, not at all like that. Which means, no, maybe fear of I am speaking wrong. Yes, that might be a reason. Inhibition, okay, an inferiority complex. Maybe I may speak wrong. Okay, feeling shy. Yes, this three-letter word shy, it is really, I tell you a different story about shy. Okay. Writing is practice since schooling. Speaking is not practice. Okay. Why speaking is strictly prohibited in the campus or what? In your school and intermediate, speaking English is strictly prohibited. Anywhere, is there any board as such or what? I'm surprised now. Okay, right. Anyhow, grammar mistakes, madam. Okay. Okay. Grammar, who is, nobody is speaking absolutely correct English. No. We have to go with the trend. That's it. And maybe fear I'm speaking wrong. Yeah, fear that maybe I'm committing some mistake while speaking. And any other reasons? Fear, schooling you did not try at all. Okay. And 334 Ravi is saying that grammar mistakes. Okay. And what? And what might be the reasons? Are the reasons that's all, or any other reasons are also there? Yes, we used to think in native language and try to convert that into English language. Yes, yeah. You think in your mother tongue and You convert that mother tongue into English language. Okay, that is good. And obviously, everybody has to do that only. Feels that anyone may judge that you are speaking wrong. Supreme Court judge. So when he or she gives a statement, you have to stick on. Why you have to give those so much of importance? Okay, when you want to learn, you have to speak. That's it. Yes, and others. Yes, but people do that. People generally judge. You see, you know one thing. World is society is so interesting. When you do something good, it criticizes you. When you do something bad, it encourages. When society is criticizing, take it for granted that you are doing something correct. Simple logic. Okay, right, good. And shall I tell you one thing? Shall I tell mostly lack of confidence and some more I welcome. I'm not getting one more. All these are reasons. I strongly agree. I completely agree with you that these are all the reasons. Shy, feeling that maybe something I may commit some mistake, fear of speaking English, lack of confidence, or people may think something that I'm not writing speaking correctly. Okay, all these are reasons exactly. Are there any other reasons in addition to these? Are there any other reasons? Are there any other reasons? Not willing to learn the language. What to do, my dear? We have the English is a global language, so obviously they will ask the questions in interview only in English. What to do? We have to like it. That's it. Because we are having a target to get a job. Okay. Yes. And shall I tell you? We feel more comfortable. Yes, exactly. We feel very comfortable when we speak Telugu language, right? Obviously mother tongue, we feel very comfortable to express our feelings and thoughts in that language. But what to do? In the interviews, they don't ask in mother tongue, so we have to learn this also. And if we yes, okay. To add to this, can I say like nobody is speaking, so I am also not speaking. This attitude also will be there, as nobody is speaking. Why I should speak? Everybody is speaking Telugu language, so let me also speak Telugu language. Is it correct? Is it this also one of the reasons? Yes, text in the chat box. Yes. So nobody is speaking, so let me not. Then if nobody is speaking, absolutely. Then you are in the same crowd. You should be out of the crowd. When you feel that you are, as nobody is speaking, so you are also not speaking, nobody will get the job, so you will also not get the job. So when will you be out of the box? You have to come out of the crowd. You should be something different in order to, so how that difference can be created? By speaking in English language. Then only you can be out of the crowd. You can compete in the competition and bag the jobs. Understood? Other day, I think you have watched the video of that eagle video. Did you watch? Did you watch the video of the eagle other day in my previous class? Did I show you? Did I share that video of eagle? I did not remember properly. Yes. What is the story of the eagle? Eagle, it has a lifespan. We're in this lifespan, and after certain period, the beak of the eagle and the claws of the eagle, they become blunt. They become blunt. And the feathers of the eagle also, they will be heavy. Then when the feathers are heavy and the beak and this one are blunt, as the feathers are heavy, it cannot fly high into the sky. Eagles, they go very high in the sky, right? But it cannot go. At the same time, when the beak and claws are, they lose their sharpness and they become blunt, what happens is they cannot take or kill the prey and have their food. If they don't have their food, day by day, they become weak. Okay, so this eagle, and when we no food, continuously it happens for a few months, and ultimately the eagle will die. But those eagles who want to be out of the crowd, who want to have still lengthy lifespan, what they do is they go onto the heavy high rock and they will rub their claws and beak on the rock. And finally, after rubbing and rubbing, and also it plucks out the feathers from its body and throat. It pluck out the feather from the body, and new feathers which are lightweight they generate, and the claws also they become sharp and new things and all. And finally, again it has as the second half of the life cycle. The eagle which is not doing that rubbing, and they say it's struggle, it is totally a struggle. Rubbing the beak and the claws onto the rock is painful, but still it will bear the pain. And finally, if that bear the pain only, then again it is having the remaining happy lifespan, healthy lifespan. In case if it does not do that, finish, its life ends there. So that's the message of the video. I did not get time to explain that on the other day. So you should struggle, you should work hard, you should do smart work, you should be proactive in order to have the happy future. For the sake of happy future, you have to struggle now. You have to put 100% effort. You have to, as you said, lack of practice, no? You have to practice. Without that practice, you cannot get out. So my request is you start speaking English language. Kindly, it's a kind request now. You see, COVID has given sufficient time to practice. Now you are at home. Neighboring children, school children will be there. People are at home nowadays, children and the college going students. Now speak to them in English language. What is that? You try. What happens? What are you going to lose? Are you going to lose anything? No, you are not going to lose. In the beginning, you have that shy and all. You people say in my surroundings nobody is speaking. No, you try. You will have the way. You will have the way. You see, it's small school going kids. You talk to them in English language. They will speak to you beautifully. Understood? You talk to them, and you take a newspaper. You take a newspaper and you read the newspaper. When you are reading, we use technology. You are all having a what can I say, mobile, right? In mobile, you are having a recording option. You record your voice when you are reading the newspaper. You will understand how you are reading and where you are going wrong and where to correct. You can do self-evaluation. You can do self-evaluation. Understood? So these are the different ways you watch TV news channels, English news channels you watch. You will understand new words, you will encounter with new words. Those new words, when you are speaking to the people, you use them. If not now, when do you? If not now, when will you? Now you are in the final year, I mean third year, ending. We say, if the college reopens, again you will be busy with the exams and all. And meanwhile, within a blink of an eye, you will be landed to final year. At that time, you can't do anything. So this is the right time to enhance your skills. Enhance your skills. You should have the subject knowledge and all, whatever you need for your jobs, that is being done by your department people. They are explaining you everything, but it is your duty to convert the knowledge into skill. And then second one, apti. Anyhow, sir is also taking the classes for you, aptitude class. So apti part, you have to practice. And the third one is technical, your department people. And fourth one is my job, what I would like to do. I don't tell you or assure you that I totally change you. No, I will only guide you how you can go, how you can work out. I'll just train you. It is your part to implement that. Right? You are the person who has to implement. More than that, I can't do anything. I don't assure you that yes, within the soft skill training program, I can change you totally. I will do a miracle. No, I can't do any miracle unless and until you start practicing. Fine. Okay. So let me tell you what are the topics and activities we are going to have in the coming classes. The first one is we are going to have self-introduction. Okay. What is that? Self-introduction. And along with that, I am going to take JAM, okay, and interview skills and group discussion and picture writing. Only 5 simple topics, but all the 5 are very important in the placements point of view. One is self-introduction. Without this self-introduction, no interview is a complete one. Every interview, self-introduction will be asked. Understood? So you have to prepare your introduction. Okay. Then after self-introduction, I want to go with the jam session. I think in the classroom and all, in the college when we were there, I think you might have participated in jam session and all. Okay. So you have to, we will work out with the jam session also, and at the same time we will have interview skills, group discussions also in the. I just make into break rooms and I divide you people into batches, and we will have group discussion online. Yes, online group discussion we will have. Hopefully, we will try. Okay, and then last one is picture writing. Tech Mahindra and all picture writing activity will be there. I don't reveal you what exactly is the picture writing, but that is one of the selection process in the Tech Mahindra company. Okay, so you should be in a position to do these things perfectly. Unless and until without your participation, I can't do anything. Okay, I just only can tell you what are the do's and don'ts, what should be done, what should not be done. Okay, the thing is you have to do. Now let's start with the first topic, that is self-introduction. Okay, self-introduction. Yes, you text me in the chat box. What do you know about self-introduction? Yes. Text in the chat box what you know about self-introduction. Can I have the responses in the chat box? What are the details? Let me make my question clear. Tell ourselves, okay, what details you will cover in self-introduction? Yes. 568. Okay, telling about yourself, okay. What details you cover in that? Have details about education. Oh, first you tell about education. Okay, fine. Education is one of the part. And what else? Education and I'm expecting the a self-introduction should include your name, occupation, okay, name, graduation, where you live, achievements, goals, okay, good, name, education, location, married or unmarried, oh, I see, okay, about family, education, qualifications, and good responses, okay. So everybody is awake, good. Feeling happy to know this, that I was thinking that many of you are asleep. Okay, fine, good. Okay, active batch. Okay, good. Experience, strengths and weakness. Okay, good. And what else? To say about oneself, what learn and what can do in a particular situation, what special qualities, exclaiming their leadership skills. Okay, name, address, education details, short-term goal, long-term goal, good. Extra skills. Okay, extra means both technical and non-technical. Okay, and very good. So almost you know what is self-introduction. You see, self-introduction question, it seems very simple, but it is, frankly speaking, like you giving the answer. When you are giving the answer for this so-called seems to be so simple question, the answer you are giving is like you giving a lock of hair in the hands of HR panel. Okay, you giving a lock of hair in the hands of HR panel, he starts playing the game the moment you give the information. Okay, you should be very, very, very attentive. It seems, what is the simple name and education qualification and experience, only that, no? Okay, I can manage, you think, but it is not as simple as you think. Okay, I tell you one by one why it is not simple. Okay, let me share a small PPT with this about self-introduction. So self-introduction is you advertising your skill. You see, before we buy any product, before you buy any product, what you do, you watch advertisement on TV. Okay, so you get some information, and then based on that also, based on the feedback also, you decide whether to buy the product or not to buy the product. Agreed or not agreed? Yes. In the same way, your self-introduction is advertising your skills. You have to impress the HR panel. That's it. You have to convince the person. You see, first impression, to make a first impression, there won't be any second chance. First impression is, that's all, first impression. There won't be any second chance to make a first impression. So you should be perfectly prepared for self-introduction. It is just ice-breaking question, it is called. It is an ice-breaking question, and you have to be prepared for that answer. Got it? Okay. So let me share. Hobbies, education qualification. Okay. First impression is the best. First impression is the best impression. I agree. Okay. But there is no second chance to create that first impression, right? So you have to make the first impression, as you said, number 1 or 2, best impression. Good. Let me just share a PPT. Yes, are you able to see the screen? Please text in the chat box whether you are able to see the screen or not. Yes, ma'am. Very good. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, self-introduction is seems the easiest but much tricky. Yes, it is a very much tricky one. It is very complicated one. I tell you why complicated. For example, you in self-introduction, there is a one of the questions is, yeah, what is your hobbies? So just you say casually that, yeah, I have a hobby of reading books. Oh, really? You have a hobby of reading books. May I know what sort of books do you read? The next question. Okay. Then immediately somehow you manage. Yeah, I generally prefer to read Chetan Bhagat. Oh, really? Chetan Bhagat? Just can you tell me the story of 2 states of Chetan Bhagat? Finish. You are caught. In case if your hobby is not reading books, you'll be caught. You'll be caught. So you are going to encounter with a question which is raised from the answer which you have given. For example, the question is, tell about yourself. You say that I have a hobby of reading books. From that statement only, the next question arises. May I? So you must be in a position to guess what question will be asked from the information I am giving. Okay, and for that question, what is the answer? Hope I'm able to make you people understand. Okay, you will give the information. From that information, again, a question arises. You should be in a position to guess. Yes, I am giving this piece of information. From that piece of information, what questions might arise? And what are the answers for those questions? You should be prepared. That is the reason why I told you self-introduction is not that easy. It seems the easiest one, but it is very, very, very tricky. Okay, now let us see what are the things to be, as you already know that name, education qualification, and strengths, weakness, and your objective in life, and like what else, your what is that, education qualification and your project details and your extracurricular activities, your technical skills, and little bit about families and little bit about hobbies, etc. All these will be included. Let us see one by one here. Sit or stand confidently when you give your self-introduction. So you have to be confident and sit straight when you are giving your self-introduction, because you went there for the first time and you are going to create a first impression. So your sitting posture or standing posture should be very confident. Then coming to maintain eye contact when you go for interview. You should maintain eye contact. Don't never look onto the floor or into the air when you are speaking to a person. Make it a habit of looking at the people, looking into the eyes of people and speaking. It fetches you a lot when you go for interview. Then don't be too loud. Okay. At the same time, don't. At the same time, you should be clear. Okay. You should not be too loud. You should be in a low voice, normal tone, but you should be clear. Then your self-introduction should not be less than 2 minutes and more than 3 minutes. It should be between 2 to 3 minutes of time. I once again repeat, your self-introduction should not be less than 2 minutes. You should not be more than 3 minutes. It should be in between. You have to check. You have to practice self-introduction and you have to check for how much time you are getting that. It should not exceed more than 3 minutes. Okay. And it should not be less than 2 minutes also. Don't tell your life story in the self-introduction. Nobody is interested to listen all your life stories, in school what happened. No. If asked specifically, then you can highlight. But don't tell the life stories of yours. And you see, you are given like 2 to 3 minutes of precious time to impress the HR. Avail that maximum time, 2 to 3 minutes of time. If you give unnecessary information, it means that you are wasting your precious time, which is given for you to impress him. So don't tell your life stories. Content, what exact content you have to give, you give it. That's it. And you should be clear. Okay. Then don't rush. Don't be too speed when you are speaking. Generally, that it reflects that you are not confident. When we are not confident only, we try to finish the things and move on to. Okay. But you should not rush like that. It reflects your self-confidence. You have to be cool, relax, and do the things in a very perfect manner. Then don't repeat the same point. The repetition of the point should be avoided when you go for self-introduction. And don't speak lie also. I told you, no, if you speak a lie, finish. You will be caught. You will be caught. See to it that you will be fair and whatever information you are giving, it should be correct. It should be authentic information. Then don't talk about the pay when you go for group discussion, unless and until they are, when you go for self-introduction. Okay, unless and until they ask for, don't mention it in self-introduction, I am expecting a pay of rupees. No, don't do that blunder. Kindly don't do that blunder. These are the few more inputs which I would like to tell. Here, so what I want you people to do in the next classes, I want you people to prepare your own self-introduction, and how I am hosting and I am speaking and everybody is listening. I want you people to give your self-introduction and we all are going to listen. For that, you should prepare thoroughly. You have to prepare your self-introduction. How you prepare, I tell you. Yes, anybody, just let me stop sharing. Yes. How will you prepare self-introduction? Tell me. I tell you, do you know any websites which help you for the job preparation? Do you have any idea about any website which helps you for preparing for job? Yes, any idea? Anybody? Please text in the chat box. Have any idea about the any website which help you for job preparation? Talent show. Okay, and website. I'm asking about any website which you by using that you can. Indiabix.com. Okay, Indiabix. Okay, and and Precious World. Okay. Oh, just a minute. So good number. Good number. So my task, the task whatever today I am allotting is, you open any of these websites, and what you do is you type the question, tell me about yourself. Okay, you don't do anything. What you do is you listen just for 1 hour. You listen or go through, read the answers what people are giving for self-introduction. You just have a reading, give a reading. Minimum like 50 to 60 to 70 people self-introduction. You listen. After listening 60 to 70 people's self-introduction, you take a paper and pen and jot down your self-introduction based on the self-introduction given by those people. Understood? You write down the self-introduction. You write your own introduction based on the introductions which are there in the different websites. After that, you practice, you learn it by heart. Okay, your self-introduction, you learn. It should be say, mind you, don't be too lengthy, don't be too short. It should be of minimum. Okay, so you learn it. After you learn, you ask your family members, your siblings, somebody, and you tell them number of times your self-introduction. You will be getting confidence when you tell in front of them. Okay, you build up your confidence like that, and then even after that also you can record your voice, your self-introduction in your mobile. You do that recording work also in your mobile. Then you will understand where you are going wrong. Okay, in that way you please prepare self-introduction for my next class, and I want you people to drop me a message in the to my personal number, WhatsApp number, that you are going to give self-introduction. I'll just make you host. I make you host so that you can, or I will you can on your video, and you can share your screen and you give your self-introduction. In that way, we will go one by one so that you will be getting confidence. You will understand where you are. And I told you, the post-COVID in the interview selection process, they are also asking 1 minute or 1.5 minute a video of yours about how you give your self-introduction. So better you practice this, and if it is good, if you feel that it is better one after next again practice, then you do a recording and attach to your mail. Okay, you make a resume and attach your mail. Attach to your mail. In the same way, a video clipping, you make yourself a good video and then about your self-introduction and attach to your mail. Finish. Okay, in this way you have, this is the task what I'm allotting to you. So in my next class, I want you people to get ready with this, and the people who are interested, who wanted to learn something from these soft skill sessions and all, I want you people to drop a message in my WhatsApp group, WhatsApp chat to my personal number that you are interested, so that accordingly I will adjust my timing and topics. Okay, hope I am clear. Any doubts? You can type in the chat box. So I told you what to do. You have to do self-introduction. I told you where to collect the information, different sources like indiabix.com, preciousworld.com, etc. And I told you how to do. Please go through number of like 50 to 70 self-introductions you'd go through. And I told you what to do again. You draft it. You draft your own self-introduction and practice it. And finally, you practice and then record in the mobile, and finally you make a final practice and present that on my next class, okay. Yes, with this I would like to end this session. Any doubts you have, please text in the chat box so that we will, or else we will wind up the class. No doubts, okay. So shall we have a link? Can we get the detailed timetable for your class, ma'am? I dropped a message in the WhatsApp, right? Today afternoon, I think. I have given the details in the WhatsApp group, if I'm not wrong. When do we have the next class? Not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Tomorrow for final years I have. Again, you have class on Monday, Wednesday at 3:15. The timing is same. On Wednesday, we meet again 3:15. Can we get the detailed timetable? And anything else? That's it? Okay then. Okay. Okay. So, madam, please share timetable. Okay. We will. I will. I have already given. Yeah, I have your class on Monday and Wednesday. For final years, I'm having 3 days, and for you people, I'm having 2 days. Okay, that is Monday and Wednesday, right? Okay, and timing is same, like 3:15 daily. Okay, and anything else? That's all. Okay, that's all. Hope everybody is clear. So the next, are you ready for the next task? Can I expect on Wednesday? Responses, please. Yes, ma'am, please. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you for your positive response. See, you have to. This is, see, now you're already in third year, you know. Now it is better late than never. It is at least late now. Already you are late, but no problem, no issue. At least now you start your preparing. I don't need a finishing touch for a doll, okay? That you start giving finishing touch to yourself. But with these activities. So let's call it a day and stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Can leave the meeting.